All right, bet. I sound straight?
Yep.
Sound good? All right, cool.
Everything's fluent.
All right, bet. Yo, it's your boy Hometown. We back with another episode of the Beats and Chill podcast, Saturday Sermons edition. Of course, I got my partner K Wells. K Wells join me. What's happening, man?
What's up, my brother? We here.
Hey, right?
We
Bruh.
here.
I was like, before we started recording, I'm just like, bro, who are you? Because I'm going through this stuff. I'm seeing features and shit on here. I'm seeing names and all this. Then, you know what I'm saying? I'm going on the Instagram. I'm like, how this nigga know Rhapsody? What's going on? Like she just a regular commenting. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here like, get out the C section with the regular people. You know what I mean? You a celebrity. Y'all DM each other. You know what I mean?
We trying, bro. Trying, bro. Just it's just it's important to me. Times like that to just make sure I'm getting the respect from the right people. And the same
Mm,
speed is like just really working my ass off for real to the point where it's like the right motherfuckers will respect this shit. You feel me? And all that shit, I should just be a blessing, bro. Like nigga, just be super appreciative for real. I
yeah.
feel like that's why I kind of slide under the radar sometimes, like who a nigga is. It's like
Yeah.
I be just so appreciative. I ain't even, it's hard for me to even boast about it. I be so happy sometimes. I be like,
Yeah. I feel that, man. I think what what I feel like I appreciate is I think it's like your professionalism on all
yeah,
levels. You know what I'm saying? I think most people consider, I mean, me personally, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're trying to get to the ranks of like a On the Radar or a Tiny Desk, right? But
right,
we started from ground zero. And I
right.
felt like, when you came through, like me hitting you up about it,
Mm-hmm,
you was down. You know what I'm
mm-hmm,
saying? Even when you was prompt, you showed up and you showed out. You know what I'm saying? You
mm-hmm,
was very like professional. And regardless how what I knew or what I didn't know about you, you know what I'm saying? I think my connection to you was through Reese. You
mm-hmm,
know what I'm saying? And I believe
mm-hmm.
that's fam, right? So
Yeah, look
and
up.
he always was like, yo, bro, my cousin, bro, my cousin be out of here, bro. Like that nigga, so I'm like, okay, like who this nigga is? You know what I'm saying? So it was cool to connect. It was cool to connect,
mm-hmm,
man. It was a pleasure to have you on this season, man. And I think, definitely was on one of my favorite producers, like
mm-hmm.
tracks too with Beaumont, man. Like
Yeah, that
how
record was
how was
nice.
how was that, man? Because I remember even when I reached out to you, you was like, "Yo, bro, I gotta work on some shit with Beaumont." Anyway, like
Mm-hmm.
how was that, and like how do you what are your thoughts on like Beaumont and whatnot?
Okay, yeah, Beaumont is retarded, just nasty, nice. That they disrespectful with this shit, right? But this my
Yeah.
man's too though. So like,
Mm,
it's on some shit where it's like, me, I'm a home team kind of nigga. That's why even when it came to just like you said, just me pulling up and promptly pulling up how I did, it's like, nigga, y'all to me like y'all platform is like it's the best shit I done seen coming out of the city, and it's from my city. It's like it's inspiring to me, and it make me proud. Like it's like, bitch, I feel like I got to. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
Like, I feel like this is
appreciate that.
home team. Like, how can I not?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's the same thing with Beaumont. So it's like, as soon as it was offered, like, oh, we got different producers on the thing, and it's one of my home team people. It's like, oh yeah, nigga, we going this way. You feel me?
Yeah.
I link
For
up with
sure.
all the other producers eventually, but as
Right.
far as the new, we always gonna rock a home team. You feel me?
Yeah, and I like I said, it was dope to see too, because
Hmm.
one of the things like I tell a lot of the people is like when we're recording, I'm kind of like all over the place. Sometimes I'm in the room where y'all recording, and even when y'all are recording, I can't hear the music. I just hear y'all, even though
Hmm.
because y'all got the headphones on,
Hmm.
right? So I can't hear the shit until like Scott mix it or whatever,
Yeah.
and then I'm either making content in another room, so I'm
Hmm.
missing out on whoever recording there. So um, when I got all the audio back, I've been playing that shit. That shit was just like dope as fuck just to hear everybody's like verses and yours
Hmm.
specifically, man. Like I was like, okay, this big cousin, okay, this
Yeah.
this big cousin you're talking about. All right, cool. Point
Yeah.
proven. I get it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Um, I want to say, man, like, what was what was your journey like coming up in like Tampa? Because I rarely meet people that's from Tampa.
Hmm.
Um, and hence the name hometown, right? Like
Hmm.
So I'm like from here. I done lived in almost every black neighborhood coming up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
what was your journey like as someone from Tampa, man? Like, definitely at the level you're at now.
Right. So it's like I was born in Atlanta and I was raised in Tampa. I actually moved out here. I moved out here when I was 2 years old. So it's like I've been
Mm,
out here living my whole life. I went to
right.
elementary school in Plant City, all the way at Lincoln Elementary, far as hell, all the way in the country. Shout out to Plant City. I love Plant City though. It's a vibes out. It's a country, real country feel.
Yeah.
I love that shit for real. Got a special place in my heart. And then they sent me to middle school in Progress Village.
Mm,
I ended up forming like a real close like bond with a lot of the niggas and shit over there. You feel me? Just people over there in general. Like, like
yeah.
that became damn near like another like just crib to me as far as Tampa goes. Like, just crib hood,
Yeah.
as far as like bitch, I ain't really from over here, but like, man, these are my brothers over here. Like, like
Yeah.
all these niggas is like these my niggas for real.
Yeah.
But then after that, and also that was like it's a magnet school, so it's like, bro, we got
Hmm.
kids from every section of the
Yeah.
city. And I'm a
Hmm.
real outside, like nigga. I go to the fair every year growing up, student day, nigga, and I'ma stay till the rides close. This is what I be telling niggas, nigga. I'm staying until they don't let you on the ride no more, brother.
Yeah.
You feel me? If they
Yeah.
letting niggas on the ride still, nigga, I'm in this bitch. Oh God, you feel me? Oh God. So
For sure.
I feel like I grew up just like a lot of just niggas in the city. There's like I'm outside like a motherfucker playing sports like a motherfucker like trying shit, trying different shit. I didn't really get into the rapping till I was probably like 20 years old or something like that.
Okay.
I always wanted to do music though. I was just more on the label side of things. Like I always wanted to do the business. Like
Mm,
I'm not like I never felt like growing up I was the in front of the camera kind of person. Like I
yeah.
just, but people just kind of forced me in front of the camera too much.
I feel that. I mean,
Yeah,
you're talented, so that's probably
yeah,
kind of why,
I
right?
appreciate it.
That probably helps to be very talented.
Hmm.
But I know you mentioned off camera that you was like, you kind of have musical background in your family, right? So as far as like in the business, so do you think that's probably when you say like you always saw yourself as somebody that's in the business? Do you think that's where that comes from? Just kind of like having family that's worked in the music business?
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Like, man, I just, I always idolized my pops growing up. It's like, pops, I still idolize my pops to this day. It's like, ain't too many niggas who was like, I'm super looking up to. Like,
Right.
I'm around people who like, I mimic as far as just growing up, just certain people who are around you. But like, as far as like, oh, I want to be like this, it was always my
Hmm.
dad for me. It was always my dad. So it's like, he
Yeah.
was in the music industry. So that's just a new, like, as a kid, like, oh, this is what I want to do. Like, I'm in the studio. Every time I see my dad, I'm in the studio.
Right.
We in the studio
For sure.
12 hours a day and shit like that.
Yeah. So as an MC, man, like,
Hmm.
do you see yourself? Have you like? I don't know. I don't know where I'm pulling this from. So this is
Hmm.
random as fuck. But have you kind of dabbled into other sources of like music, like as a writer? Like, have you written for people?
Hmm.
Just because I'm seeing that, like, I'm seeing one, you look well fucking connected to me. So
Hmm.
I'm just like, okay, you must be doing something outside of
Hmm.
just like bar niggas up. I feel like that's just like playground for you. Like, all right,
Yeah, nah, I ain't gonna lie. You wanna know what's funny? I really like. I got on the rapping bar shit later in my like music career, just because it was
hmm,
more of like I'm part of a New York rap group, CYN. We like the new Wu Tang for real. You feel me? But it's like
okay,
we a group of solo artists, and it's like all of them from New York. I'm the only one from the South, so it's like
mm,
I always just felt like extra, like, oh, I gotta prove a point then on some Andre 3000, like the South got something to say kind of type
right,
shit. It was
yeah,
just, for me, it always felt like, like I gotta show you, like without a doubt, I gotta show you, and I
yeah,
gotta knock people out their seats. So I feel like that's where it came in. But writing wise, I was writing for artists before I started rapping.
yeah,
Nobody big though, nobody big, but I was writing for artists before I started rapping.
yeah. How was that? Was that something that was more the influence, but like being behind the scenes? Like, because when you say like being behind the scenes, did you feel like you dealt with like confidence, or was it just like you just
Uh,
always saw the play?
Yeah, I feel like I always saw the play for one, and for two, it's just like I feel like I used to be able to work smooth, like I could work better when everybody not looking at me.
Mm,
Like I could maneuver the room a little better if everybody in the room not looking at me. Like
I feel that.
the artist, I feel like everybody looking at you.
Got you.
So
Got
it's
you.
like, yeah, writing came to me first, just working with my pops as well, just sitting in the studio a lot,
Yeah.
and I'm sitting in there with his artists, and it's like, nigga, I get bored, so it's like, let me help. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
let me help,
Yeah,
nigga. Let me help you
for
write this
sure.
shit. Let me help you figure this shit out. Let me help. And then that's how I started.
For sure. And you said that you was part of like this New York group, was kind of like its own Wu
hmm
Tang, and you're the only Southern artist.
hmm
How did you connect with that? Like, how was that? How did that form?
That's my family. So it's like these is kids who was like, nigga, we literally been around each other since then in floaties in the pool, like, just through
Mm,
our parents. Like it's almost like my parents' closer friends, kids.
got
And
you.
then us getting back together when we got a little older and just taking on this rap journey kind of together, just starting it up like, all right, we're gonna do this shit together. It's we all everybody anybody who know anything about CYN, we all like that for real. We all a
Yeah.
problem by ourselves, but it's just like together
Hmm.
is undefeated, boy. I don't think nobody in the world fucking with that shit, honestly.
Yeah. And I think like I said, I do the deep dives on the Instagram, and I'm seeing some of these shows. I'm assuming some of the people that you're like on stages with is that like some of the people in the CYN
Mm-hmm.
crew?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
High
So it's
Cash, Nico Brim, King Combs, Shaq,
mm,
SNL, Shaq and Trey. Yeah, we got a
got you.
squad. Dame, Great Dame. We got a squad.
You know what's crazy? I know I told you off mic that my first time seeing Kai Cash was when he had that show in Tampa
Mm-hmm.
down, I think early this year,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm wrong. My first time hearing it, that's my first time meeting him, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But my first time hearing him, I think he was one of the people that he did like I think he joined in on the East West shit when it was like Joey
Oh
Badass,
yeah.
and I remember seeing
That
that. I remember seeing that, and I was like, okay, like all right, cool.
they got on heels. Oh
Yeah,
God.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What was that conversation? I know the group chat was like, all right, nigga, like,
Nigga, what? Nigga, I was hype, nigga. I ain't gonna lie, that nigga know me, boy. Don't start up no war, boy. Boy, nigga, I love a good war. Let's do it. I was ready for niggas to respond to him. We was locked and loaded. I ain't gonna lie.
yeah.
I was ready for the responses, but niggas was scared. They ain't want no tech with that boy. I ain't gonna lie.
For sure. Man, so
Man,
I,
no
I do
tech.
want to I do want to ask, man, like
Mm.
just for some music, 'cause I did see that you don't really have a lot of like fooling projects like that. So I
Mm-hmm.
do see you have like a lot of singles. You got
Mm-hmm.
the Will's Wednesday
Mm-hmm.
joints. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So like the activity is there. The activity is there.
Right.
And I know you told me you've been working on something, but
Mm-hmm.
previously is that a conscious effort to like not do full bodies? Is that kind of like something you are like your
Honest.
branding?
Yeah, honestly, it really wasn't. It was like I always was gearing up, like I wanted to drop a project, but I really, honestly, I wasn't having the resources at the time. So I was just working with
Yeah.
whatever I could work with. It was like, all right, I can't put this shit together like in a fast enough time to really drop a project with these records. So it's like I'm gonna just release them how I can release them, and honestly, the Wales Wednesday kind of started in that way of like me just sitting on a bunch of records. Like I'm just
Mm,
sitting on these bitches like for years, certain these records. Like it's records that I done dropped on the Wales Wednesday that I done made like 5 years ago, 4 years ago. But it's like
mm,
you would never know, and the people
right.
that hear it and their response is right now. It's like it feel like right now, and it's like
Yeah.
I should just a blessing, bro. Once again,
Yeah.
blessing,
And
blessing.
that makes me think about like I'm pretty sure you've seen the conversation on like hip hop not topping the charts as of
Yeah,
2025.
yeah.
So and then the reverse or the response to that is like, oh, a lot of like just bullshit rap or like the copycat rap shit
Mhm,
that people just like trying to make because it's trending is no longer
mhm,
hitting with people. And
mhm.
any niggas that's like really with that pen for real, now is their time. Like, how do you feel about that?
I mean, I feel good as hell. Honestly, I feel like
Yeah.
it's a great space. It's almost like sometimes people are like shit gotta die before it could get good again. Sometimes it's like
Mm,
it can't. That's just the way, like, transition and evolution happen. It's like a lot of times shit gotta get broken down to like its purest form to be able to transform into some other shit. Sometimes, so
yeah,
it's, bro, it's shit beautiful for us. I feel like for the people who like really make music. It's like a great
yeah,
space. But I feel also niggas gotta work together. Like
mm,
back in the day, niggas was working together. It's
yeah.
we gotta get back to the unity of this hip hop shit. It's like,
Why do you think?
it's
Why do you
cool to
think
go to
people are
war.
not? Why do you
Hmm?
think people are not uniting like that nowadays?
Ego, social media, you feel me? It's like,
Yeah,
you feel me? A lot of shit I feel like I blame on social media a lot of times. But it's like, it
yeah,
be egos, bro. I mean, it's always been egos, and everybody not gonna always get along. That's never gonna happen. But in the same speed, it's like it need to be some level of unity and people working together and trying to push this shit forward. Because
yeah,
if not, no, it might not.
yeah.
What if where we go some more months without no hip hop artists touching it? It's like,
Right. Yeah.
it's gonna be dark times for hip hop.
Do you? Right. Do you feel? I want to ask. Do you feel like you have any sense of pressure when it comes to a full length project? See that you drop a lot. You
Uh,
drop a lot of loosies and
I
singles.
used,
Like,
what's funny? I used to, as far as like, I used to just know like, oh, it's gonna be a certain amount of eyes and certain people watching it whenever I do
right.
drop, and it was always pressure. You feel me, for me, and it was just, and I would say not as much pressure from the world now, more just pressure from myself. You know,
Hmm.
like me putting pressure on myself to want to have, like, I don't want to put out no bullshit piece of work. Like, you feel me? And it's
Right.
like nothing in me to let me do it. Like, so it's like I gotta be able to listen to this bitch and feel like, damn. If I can't
Yeah.
listen to this bitch like, damn, then it's like, all right, we gotta switch something up. You feel me?
Yeah. No, I
So it's
feel
like,
that.
that's how I
And
feel.
I do ask that because like even listening to like your verse in the Saturday sermon series, like
Mm-hmm.
in comparison to like some of the other Lucy's
Mm-hmm.
I've heard, I do get those little tidbit bars of you mentioning like how rooted your family is in like just
Mm-hmm.
musical history. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And do you feel like there's a story that you need to tell?
Oh, for sure. For sure, for sure. You feel me? And it ain't just mine. It's my father's story. It's his father's story. It's my grandfather, my mom's side story. I feel like it's a bunch of stories that I gotta tell, and that's the main reason why it's like it's a real goal for me.
Yeah,
Like a real, real goal.
cool. So I want with the Saturday sermons, like
Mm-hmm.
was that something where you felt like how did one when we sent you the packs? I know Beaumont
Mm-hmm.
had quite a few beats.
Mm-hmm.
How did you go about selecting the one that you chose?
I ain't gonna lie, that was the first motherfucker I think I done heard. Like, I think that shit was done at the top, or like, like, I'm weird. Like, it might have been like, I don't know, bro. That shit was just like, I just remember when I felt it. Like, like you could hear the beat, but like when the beat, like when you could feel the beat, that's
Oh
when I feel
yeah,
like, oh yeah, you gotta work on that bitch. Like, you gotta rap on this one. Like, so it's like, I was the first one that I played it, and I was just like, And
yeah,
don't get me wrong, there's a lot of beats in there. There's some shit in there, but it was just like that was the one that really made me feel like, ooh,
yeah.
okay.
How did you feel about the responses once it was out?
I fuck with it. I fuck with everybody's responses, and I feel like a lot of people was fucking with it. I still feel like people sleeping on that motherfucker a little bit. You feel me? That bitch hard, bro. I be listening to that bitch sometimes like, damn, like this bitch
Yeah,
hard. Gas this hoe.
yeah, man. I think like I said, I've been sitting with the audio. I didn't get the video until
Mm-hmm.
like maybe a day before we put it out. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, okay, this looks dope, da 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 da.
Mm-hmm.
But I had the audio for the past couple months. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? I just had like the mix before we put it in the mastering. And
Mm-hmm.
and I remember just like chopping back and forth with Scott because he's the one that like recorded and mixed it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, bro, this shit is, you know what I'm saying? Like we keep saying like every season, because we try to be very selective at like this whole platform is to be like Beats and Chill is like the overall platform, right? But
Right.
then Saturday Sermons is supposed to be like a rappers platform.
Right.
And we're very selective with who we want on on that platform
Right.
because we want people that when we start reaching out to people, we want people to look at that and be like, if I'm on this, that means that they think that I can deliver as an MC. this isn't just because you know I was able to do a walkthrough or some shit,
Yeah, nah,
or
hell no.
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
This is like no, I actually they think that I have a skill
Mhm.
in a style that is worth showcasing on this. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? And we want to set that pedigree. And like each year, we feel like, man, it's like we kind of get lucky. Like, bro, like this shit actually worked. Like this shit was cool.
Mhm. Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn,
Right, science.
this actually working out. You know what I mean? So, bro, it was a pleasure to have you on there, man. Like
Definitely
for real,
appreciate the
bro.
invite, bro.
It was really dope. And I guess I don't know. Did you want to like drop the news on what's coming up? Like what can we look forward to with K
Okay,
Wells?
so I got a project coming out. Uh, I don't want to necessarily give y'all the name just yet, but I got a project coming out in January. So it's gonna be my first debut EP. You know, I never put out a project before, but it's gonna be the first one, and it feel good as hell. I ain't gonna lie. Like
Hey
it's
man,
the first time I feel like I've been able to just get like listen to myself like for hella long. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
I could listen to myself straight for 30 minutes and not get bored. Like, you know?
mm,
With
yeah,
this one, it's just like even just the song selection and even the certain producers that I got on there and shit like that. Like, I'm just excited, bro.
yeah.
You feel me? I'm excited.
We looking forward to it, man. Listen,
I'm excited.
if there's any listening parties, you know what I'm saying. If it's anything like that, let me know. You know what I mean.
Sure,
I'm down to pull up.
for
If it's
sure.
virtual, I'm down to sign in. Let your boy, let your
For
boy
sure.
know. You know what I'm
For
saying.
sure.
But yo, man, like I'm fucking with it, bro. Um, Other than that, bro, I didn't really have much else, man. Like I just been enjoying discovering new shit. I'm just like, this is gonna be a long ass pod name dropping. I ain't trying to do all that shit,
Yeah.
but but dog, it's like I said, it's been a pleasure, bro. Like,
Hey, yeah.
thank you for joining on season 4, episode 3, brother.
Appreciate y'all,
Again, we
man.
thank you, man, and we're definitely looking forward to the next project coming out in January
For
for
sure,
sure.
man. It's definitely been a pleasure, bro. And I appreciate y'all having me on this fucking amazing podcast slash motherfucking slash everything, nigga. It's shit. That's why I'm like, nigga, I'm excited for y'all. Like as much as I feel like, y'all have excitement for me, just know it's like it's a shared excitement, you feel me, of just like, what we could do. Like I feel like it's our turn, like,
Yeah.
just as far as the city, it's our turn now,
Yeah, it's a good time. Something's in the air, man. It feels good, bro. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like 2025
Mm-hmm.
is ending in a well, in a very great way. Like
Yeah, man.
I don't feel overwhelmed, and I don't know. I'm looking for what that next thing is going to be, man. I think somebody's going to bring it. And hey,
Right,
you popping off in January, you know what I'm saying? Like
right,
we're gonna see, man. But
right.
shit, we'll keep in touch, bro. It's fam from here. Hey, shout out to Reese for the connection. He was on
Shout out
season
to
2.
Cuz, man.
You
Shout
know
out
what I
to
mean?
Cuz, man. Me and Cuz got a project coming out soon too, so stay on the
For
lookout for
sure.
that shit. That shit is nasty, disrespectful. Uh,
Okay.
yeah, bro, and that's it, really, bro. Also, last thing, big shout out. I want to say, big shout out to Alex Byers, big
Mm.
brother from Progress Village. He
Yeah,
just
man. Rest
passed
in
away
peace.
yeah, bro. And just long live B1, man. Just know we keeping this shit going.
Yeah.
Hey, this
Yeah.
shit going. It can't stop it. That's all I can say.
For sure.
That's all I can say, man. So I
For sure.
appreciate y'all for fucking with me though. It's our time. We here.
For sure, man. Well, again, man, that's a wrap, man. Beats and Chill podcast. K Wells in the building. We out, bro.
At the
Appreciate you.
mouth. Love.